Let's go with another edition of the weekly joust. And for this week, we have Into the Cyan playing as the English, going with a barracks in Dark Age. Gotta love it. We've got CrackedyHere. YouTuber slash streamer CrackedyHere. Feel free to toss him a follow and a subscribe if you enjoy the content. Yeah, and immediately I'm at arms, so this is gonna be a very fast-paced game. On the other side, we have, in the orange trunks, playing as the Abbasid dynasty, Mikadoman, on Dry Arabia, and this is gonna be rough to defend. You cannot defend men-at-arms with a TC if everything is outside of the range of the TC, so I guess the berries are relatively safe for the time being. The gold absolutely isn't. And if this gets scouted in any way, shape, or form... yeah, it didn't get scouted in any way, shape, or form, so... this is gonna be rough, and it's Crackedy. I mean, the map is very symmetrical, so I guess Crackedy will know where Mikadoman is, roughly, so it just sends the men-at-arms that way. Let's see where the men-at-arms is indeed going. So just attack, move to behind the TC. I don't think he knows exactly where things are. Knows now. There's the House of Wisdom getting built. And getting pelted already, and if he's not careful, the Mikadoman is not careful, he's gonna get killed here. So I guess he can juggle the villagers. But I don't know, do you go with the tower? Do you just pick everybody up and collect the gold? What do you do here? If you're Mikadoman. This is the village of Down! Oh, it's not! Oh my! Oh my, and I guess Mikadoman is getting wood now. This game is as dirty as it can be. And behind all of this, Crackedy is just doing his thing. So Crackedy just spent almost all of his gold, right? He is 20 gold left, so I guess he can get another man-at-arms. What? On gold with only 2 villagers! What's happening? Oh, this is rough for Mikadoman. So he could try to be cute and go for that gold, right? Good. He hasn't scouted it yet, has he? He hasn't, so... these men-at-arms... there's so much attack at 8. Of course, the English cannot produce spearmen in Dark Age, so that creates a slightly interesting interaction with Mongols in Dark Age, where Mongols use the horsemen, but against every other civ ever, you're cooked. You're cooked with these men-at-arms. You really need a tower to defend, and we're getting a Dark Age barracks. You really needed a tower. A tower here behind the mining camp. There's nothing Crackedy could have done, and you have your gold. Instead, we're getting a barracks. We're gonna get spearmen. Spearmen get royally destroyed by the men-at-arms. I think they might have the same attack, or the spears have like 1 less attack. But the armor and the HP make a huge difference. And for Mikadoman, this is not as bad as one might think. He already has the gold to wage up. I don't understand the barracks then. So the military wing, I like it. I really don't like the barracks. English doesn't want to go with cavalry anyway. Okay, he's preparing. I like the repairs. And just pull back and ooh, this is some yikes scouting, and the scout is dead. There it is. No sheep though, so silver lining. Silver lining for Mikadoman. Mikadoman doesn't even want to risk getting the berries. I'd keep getting the berries until I see the first longbowman. Yeah, but that was rough. That was rough for Mikadoman. So far behind what is your normal timing. For Crackedy doesn't have food. He has a lot of gold though. Maybe it's a crack on the build order that might enable Mikadoman to gain some sort of tempo advantage. And of course with the military wing, he's gonna be able to get archers. That's gonna help him defend. What I don't know though is if he's going to go with some kind of horseman spear transition, or if he's gonna try to go spears archers against the English. Because I really feel like horseman archers really is the way to go here. And you wait until your opponent tries to make spears. Or English with spears. They don't really want to go spears, they only want to go spears if they have to. And there we go, that's fully healed us of wisdom. Crackedy playing this perfectly, pulling back at like 15 seconds left. And we have an Abbey of memes coming up, of course, not memes anymore. Now the Abbey is pretty good. King is actually decent units. And so we shall see what happens here. Yo, there's a stable. Mikadoman going on farms already. Interesting. Interesting. I think Mikadoman is underestimating his own ability to get the boom back. And I think Crackedy isn't. I think Crackedy is trying to get to where the economy is. Of course, the economy is at home. Farms? Oh no, there's a mill. Right here. Oh, Crackedy sees that, doesn't he? Oh, Crackedy saw this. That's a yikes. And just at the 30. That's 1, 2, and that's 3. Well, Mikadoman is way back behind now. But yeah, Mikadoman. Oh, so okay. So he goes on farms anyway, but he doesn't underestimate his own ability to expand. This is gonna have very interesting ramifications. If you think about it, that's 150 wood that Mikadoman has spent. Of course, long term that's gonna pay off, but I don't know if we get the long term. We have a king. Of course, the military wing units are here, but oh, Crackedy could have tried to attack, which is of course always hilarious when we see short bows. So Crackedy really is gonna go mass men-at-arms against Abbasid with the Abbey of Kings. More than hilarious might actually be pretty good. Because the only obvious option really is to go with the horsemen. Big hit! Oh, the king is under the TC, that could be dangerous. There's horsemen. And we're gonna go horseman spears. So the spear will be useful against the king, but spears are also a fairly inexpensive unit. Might serve as a meat shield. Ooh, just the one horseman. Crackedy so far ahead economically now. Look at the per minute values. Mikadoman is floating gold as well. He needs to pull the gold villagers. Or just, you know, get upgrades. Get all of the eco upgrades, I think. All of the eco upgrades are also always worth getting. On the one hand, we've got 12 men-at-arms and 1 king. And you're just now starting to push out horsemen. Oh, but horsemen are the answer. Horsemen are your best units. But also, Crackedy can do this, and I completely forgot about it. Crackedy can just, like, hit, lose a little bit of HP, come back and deal with the king. Of course, this is downtime that Crackedy might be able to use to do something. On the other hand, massive attack, and the king is out of harm's way. Do you take the engagement under the town center? Because it's not a good one. Okay, now we're gonna have the healing coming into effect. The king of the heals units out of combat, if I believe. Yeah. out of combat. You don't want to heal under combat because I think there's still a bit of trauma with the early Scholar strategies from Delhi where you could just tank the DC with healing in combat. 3 horsemen or something. Mikadoman is almost Castle Age. Love Mikadoman getting the upgrades. And really, Mikadoman getting to Castle Age really is his way out, right? If he can get to Castle Age, he can get Crossbowmen out on the field. Might be able to get the Gulam. But the longer it takes you to age up, the worse it's gonna be simply because more men-at-arms out on the field, and someone's getting their economy dying. Oh, what a body block. Those 2 villagers are gone. And we are 26 against 38 villagers. That is no bueno. And with only 15 spots on the TC, it really isn't good. Do you build towers though? Are towers enough at this stage of the game? And Mikadoman calls it. Mikadoman calls it. Doesn't have enough food to age up.